most heroic thing we can do now. Look the truth in the face.
Hey guys, it's Chris, and this is going to be my Game of Thrones Season 8 Episode 3 preview breakdown for the little teaser they showed after Episode 2, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But first, let me thank my newest Patreons, Kevin Thompson, thank you very much, Cookie Gonzalez, Mandy Mortensen, as well as Sean Ward, thank you guys so much, I really appreciate the support. Alright, so we open up with this episode preview here of many shots of the intense wait as the Army of the Dead dramatically pauses as they're ready to attack. And you have to wonder where the Night King is. He didn't show up in episode 2 either, and we'll get to that in just a few minutes. We have a voiceover here of Sansa saying the most heroic thing we can do now is look the truth in the face. So I think here she's likely talking about the battle, obviously, because now the time has come, but she could be talking about Jon, about his parentage after the battle as well, but that's probably a bit of a stretch. More likely she's talking about this battle, because the majority of this episode will be this fight. It'll be the longest in cinematic history. Then we see Dany and Jon as they apparently prepare to mount the dragons because they're off in the distance and overlooking Winterfell. Jon had mentioned that he wanted to stay near Bran to protect him, but obviously they're going off to mount the dragon somewhere and keep an eye out for the Night King. So I hope they just go along and try to burn the Army of the Dead before he gets there, which would be the smart thing to do, since if the Night King is not there, they could easily wipe out the Army of the Dead themselves. But of course that won't happen, something will go wrong. Then we have various shots of our beloved characters as they build tension, as they all essentially sit there waiting on the battle to begin, and probably waiting to die. So for next week, prepare to have your heart ripped out. The Last Supper is over. This can't be good. Then we hear Jon say the Night King is coming, and this is what I meant just a few minutes ago. I think, as we mentioned in many predictions and live streams, that he will do something unexpected here. It can't just be him going after Bran and the Godswood, although he may certainly do that. I think he's going to be doing something that's unpredictable to them, otherwise he would have already shown up a long time ago. Then we have various shots of battles inside of Winterfell, so we know that Winterfell will likely fall. So if you think this has a happy ending in episode 3, you've not been paying attention. Then we have apparently Dany on Drogon here. This is a very quick shot, so it's hard to see clearly, but I think it will be. But we will see Jon as well not be on Dragonback the entire time apparently, because we do have shots of him on foot as well. So what does that mean? Will Rhaegal die in episode 3? Then we see a shot of Theon in the Godswood with Bran with flaming arrows. You can see some fire in the background as well. But this is definitely the Godswood, as you can see the weirwood behind him. Then we see a shot of Jon drawing his sword, and I believe this is in the Godswood as well, because you can see trees in the background, unless it's in the Wolf's Wood nearby, but I doubt it. This is likely going to be in the Godswood as well. So maybe the Night King does show up and go after Bran there and take the bait, since Bran is literally the bait. And then we see Jon and Dany says the dead are already here. I'm going to assume she's still pissed off after the conversation they had in the crypts, so this conversation may continue here. So when she says the dead are already here, is she talking about the actual dead or referencing Lyanna and Rhaegar and how it pertains to their conversation they just had in the crypts of Winterfell, where Jon actually spilled the news that he is actually Aegon Targaryen. So this episode will be utter chaos as we hear Brienne shout, "Stand your ground," as the Army of the Dead apparently attack. So this entire episode will be non-stop action and heartbreak that you probably won't have a chance to fully process while you're actually watching it. So anyway guys, that's all I can really say about this episode. It's going to be one giant battle, and probably, like I said before, going to rip our hearts out, because we will lose some main characters that we've come to love, and there's just no way around it. So anyway guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. And as usual, thank you for all the support, especially to you guys on Patreon, and a huge shout out to my executive Patreon SmokeScreen producers. And if you dig what I do here, please give these videos a like, comment, and share. And be sure to subscribe to get everything, and click that notification bell so you're notified when I drop a new video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.